This Real Talk with Monica, guys. You're right. Thank you, guys. I'm back on air, guys. I took a break. I'm Friday Night Live, guys. And guess what? Pay It Forward is tonight's segment. You're right. Pay It Forward. Tonight is a great night to have some Friday night talk with three special guests. Janice T. Ball, entrepreneur. James Murphy, owner of Jay's Property Cleaning, and Michael Forby of Forby's Moving Company, guys. Tonight is a great night to have an inspirational talk, guys, and have an inspirational, hey, I might not be Oprah Winfrey right now, but hey, that's my long-term goal, and maybe look back in tonight, yes, on November the 13th, 2015, and I might pay it forward and give it back to those who have looked back in my past and give them a platform to talk to tonight and give them some airway, because we all need to pay it forward to someone, you know, and once in our life. You know, I don't have that big platform, and thank God for Comcast Public Access TV, because they gave me the platform to talk tonight on Friday night, because I am the real talk in VA, baby. Yes, I'm going to be that next superstar. You're right, the next superstar. You hear it right now. I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it, and I'm owning it. Yes, I am, because you got to claim something in your life. I've been through a whole lot in my life, and I'm claiming it tonight. And like my producer, Leroy Wilkins, he said, baby, you got to bring it tonight. And I'm going to bring it tonight and more nights. And as my overall goal is to be on a major network, because you got to shoot for something big. But tonight is going to be a great night to pay it forward. And I hope you like the music, that the selection that I select with my producer, executive producer, Michael A. Hall, because this is my small contribution that I want to do tonight, and you're going to enjoy these three guests that you're going to enjoy. And hey, I got to be a little biased, because you want to know why I look so good? Hey, my mother, Janice T. Ball, she the one born me in this world, and she gave me these glam looks, and she was the main originator that started to give me this hard work and dedication. And I'm working on being a doctor, Dr. Ball, working on my PhD. And this woman started off right down the street on Chamberlain Avenue at Burger King. Yes, Real Talk with Monica had worked at Burger King since I was a little baby. And I worked with James Murphy, and we had grew up back in the day, right down Chamberlain Avenue. And my mom, she was like the slave master, baby. She cracked it up on me, baby. You know, look, Jennifer Hudson, baby. She started off with Burger King. She told it on Steve Harvey, baby. I'm telling it on Comcast tonight, on Friday night, November the 13th, baby. I'm telling my story tonight. I was at Burger King on Chamberlain Avenue, baby. And hey, you're going to look at tonight, I'm going to be on a major network soon, baby, to let them know that this woman, Janice T. Ball, she cracked the whip, baby. And I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to have a major network. I'm singing music and everything, clothing line, glamming up and everything. I'm telling it all tonight. I'm telling my story. This is real talk. Yes, sir. It's real talk, nothing else. We're going to have controversial issues, everything. This is my story. And the book coming out. I already wrote the title. I ain't telling it. But tonight you're going to get a glimpse. But it's called Paying It Forward. because I got my spotlight tonight, and hey, everybody should be paying something forward. You know, you give it to those who give. I'm giving it to my mother, Janet Seaball. She gave it to James Murphy and Michael Forby. Hey, he gonna be the future. He the brother-in-law, and I say we gonna put it all out, baby, and we gonna bring this connection. And like that movie, Pay It Forward, it was popular. Kevin Spacey, Helen Hunt, and that child star Haley, and I forgot his name. I'm so excited. And the man, he was a child star, baby. But that movie was popular back in 2002. And I said, I got to do this segment on it called Pay It Forward. Because somebody got to do it, and somebody got to say it out here, say it loud, like James Brown, Black and Proud. Real talk is saying it loud. You gotta say something what you mean, and have some real talk about what you mean in life and where you start. And my real life and my real story is, you see me glam and dressed up, it won't like that. I grew up in Emporia, Virginia, and I started off in country, help picking up fruits, beans and everything with Corrine Irene Taylor, my grandmother down in Emporia, Virginia. And it started out of having hard work and dedication. And then my mother installed it into me, Janice T. Ball, and that's why I have her on this set. And you're going to meet her. She installed that in me. And these parents need to have that in these kids. And now I'm up here on the platform tonight. You hear me? Tonight. Tonight, I'm on the platform. So I want you to listen to these three wonderful guests that I have. And you're going to love it. Because we're going to have some real talk tonight, baby. Yes. And I want you to have inspiration. And maybe one day, you might say, I want to get up on camera. And you're going to make some mistakes in life. And say, I've seen this story, and I'm going to shoot for the goal and do what I have to do. And then never too late to do what you got to do in life, because it's never too late. So we're going to take a quick break, and you're going to meet these three wonderful guests, because I'm fired up tonight, baby. Hi, guys. This is Real Talk with Monica, guys. And hey, guys, I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad to take for that quick break, guys. Hi, guys. Let me introduce you to Miss Janice Ball. Welcome to Real Talk.
Thank you, Monica, daughter number one.
Now, don't be telling everybody that nickname. What I brought you on here on camera, Mom, is, well, I should say Mom, but Miss Ball, was to let everybody know, tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
Well, back in 75, I graduated from high school. In 76, I went into the military. Mm-hmm. And during that time, I did my tour, then I got out, and I started in the restaurant business.
Okay, where in the restaurant business?
I started at Golden Skillet, and then my tender started at Burger King.
Okay.
And I worked in Burger King for 20 plus years.
Wow. With Burger King, and with that speaking, what did you can say that you installed? Well, that was my first job. You have given to me, and the real segment of it called Paying It Forward. So I had wanted to have you on here because you have given me my first job, and you have given a lot of people a lot of opportunities. So I had wanted to have you on air. So I wanted to say about giving it forward is having you on there. So tell the viewers, what are you doing now?
Well, I'm in the transportation business now. You know, I work for myself right now. Mm-hmm. And it's been an inspiration to be able to work for myself now. Mm-hmm. I meet a lot of people, you know, that need my help, and I'm able to give them my help now. You know, it's been a struggle, you know. I always wanted to be my own boss. Always wanted to be my own boss.
So what transportation you're doing?
Uber transportation.
Uber, oh, okay, I'll already see that Uber transportation, a little sign going around and everything. So what made you want to get into Uber?
It gave me a chance to be my own boss.
Okay.
I get a chance to help people.
Help people, okay. And that's speaking of helping people, why did you wanted to do Uber? Like, you could have worked for anybody. I guess being your own boss, I guess it gave you the kind of flexibility?
Flexibility, the mobility, and I get to, and like I said, you get to meet a lot of people, cancer patients that need help. You get people, disabled people that need help. And you just meet people in general. They just need that person to talk to.
Okay.
And I've become a known, well-known person now in the business.
Okay. So in that, speaking with that of being a well-known person in the business, you was well-known in Burger King. As a matter of fact, you was in the Richmond Times-Dispatch and Mark Harbour. So you always been well-known in the community.
Well, Burger King was a good tender for me. I got to do something that nobody else has ever did in Burger King before. I became the 7-time King Court champion of all the Burger Kings.
Wow.
And I got a chance to go on a lot of vacations. I got the Corvette. I was given a lot of things for my hard work, but I go back and say that I could never have made it without the people that worked for me. I may have been hard on them, but I treated them like they were people. And in return, they produced for me.
Okay, so you gave a lot of people opportunities.
A lot of people opportunities, a lot of people 2 and 3 opportunities. It didn't matter to me. If I felt like, you had learned your lesson, I wasn't going to bring you back.
Yeah. And that speaking, where did you get your hard work and giving people opportunities? Where did that come from, what you think?
And let me go back to when I was a child. When I was a baby coming up, Mama raised us, to believe that if you work hard, that hard work is going to pay off. My dad, James Taylor, he went out every day. He's from 6 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the evening, and he worked hard in lumber, and he brought to us what he could give us. I have never went without food on the table. I had always, may not had the best, but he gave us what he could. And my mom, Corrine Taylor, she worked every single day too. I mean, she got us to school. She made sure we was clean. She gave us what she could give us. And I'm so proud to have known my dad and mom, because they instill in me what it is to work hard. And in return, I have instilled that into my children. So they'll know if they work hard, they can accomplish whatever it is that they want to accomplish.
And guys, I'm glad my mother, Miss Ball has said that, because that's what I install in me, and that's what these kids need to learn, is that, especially growing up, nothing is never easy. So when you work hard, you don't never get anything instant gratification. So you got to start somewhere. So when somebody said that, hey, you can just jump up and just start a business like that, yeah, you can. Hey, everybody can't just be the next Jay-Z, jump up and be the 50 Cents, don't work their lives, don't never work anywhere else. Sometimes it happens, but sometimes people can do different routes. And even at Ms. Ball's later age, now she's doing Uber service, is that now she wants to be her own business person. So, it takes sometimes at a later stage in your life, but you got to start at ground somewhere. So that's why with Real Talk with Monica, I'm starting the ground from somewhere. So I wanted you to see, sometimes you got to start from roots, from somewhere. So it don't just come out of the air just like that. So you got to begin with somewhere, guys. And it might start with going through a fast food job, going through schooling, or do whatever you can do. But sometimes you might have to take different routes to get what you got. And don't be discouraged, okay? And also, Ms. Ball, did you say that you got an ultimate dream that you wanted to do? You was telling me, then you say you might want to do something?
I really want, in the end, with my transportation business, I want to own me a 7-Eleven. That is my ultimate goal, is to own me a 7-Eleven. Because personally, I like 7-Eleven coffee. You know, I drink it every day. So, you know, that is my ultimate goal. That's my next adventure, is to own me a 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. So, guys, I don't know what Real Talk with Monica gonna have for me. But you see, my mother, she won a 7-Eleven. So y'all keep supporting this Real Talk training going, guys. See, she already putting it on in the bucket list for a 7-Eleven. So, guys, let me introduce Mr. James Murphy. What the connection with Mr. Murphy was, my Miss Ball had hired Mr. Murphy, and he's also a childhood friend. And working them days at Burger King, slinging them burgers and waffles and fries. Mr. Murphy has grew up not only to become outstanding citizen in the Richmond community area, but he has also become a man of faith, a father, an entrepreneur, and also a husband. And I want to get the Real Talk viewers to introduce this great man to the community. Let's introduce James Murphy. Mr. Murphy, welcome to Real Talk.
Hello. How you doing?
All right. Mr. Murphy, tell the Real Talk viewers a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from Richmond, Virginia. Grew up on the north side. I went to John Marshall High School. Graduated in '97. Started working when I was 16 years old at Burger King. Started working in Super Value about 9 years ago. That's my permanent job now. I'm a father. I'm a hard worker. And I try to distill that in my kids also. I had an idea like in April or May to start my own business. That's what I've been doing right now. Starting my own business, Jay's Property Cleaner.
Okay. What does Jay's Property Cleaner actually does?
We clean out apartments, houses. We clean out commercial properties. We do sort of hauling with Forby's moving. And we're just basically a janitorial company looking for property managers, foreclosures, open houses. We clean them all.
Okay. So with that speaking, how you got into that market? Did you see an opening there?
Actually, I was talking to a coworker at work. He does that on the side, and he was like, I tell this to a lot of people about this business, but they never go into it. So I talked it over with my fiance, and she said, go for it. So I looked up information about how to become an entrepreneur, how to start the business, what equipment I needed, what license I got to do, what insurance I have to get. I started the idea in April or May of this year. We didn't get our first job till like September this year. Because between that time, we had to get our equipment, our license, and insurance. Because we want to be legit when we come to someone's property. We don't want to be at fault in any way, and that's how we just started.
I like that, man. Especially when you said legit.
Yes.
You want to get your stuff right before you go to somebody's place and get your stuff. And that's real talk. When you ain't getting no half stuff and you want the stuff right.
Yeah.
And that's right.
Yes.
Okay. In that speaking, if you wanted to tell the viewers, where can you be located? What kind is you centrally located here?
We're centrally in Richmond, Virginia. We go 60 miles outside of Central Virginia. We do free quotes. We come to you. We work for people. We're not a big company, so we're more local.
Okay.
You will get us quicker than you will with another bigger company.
Okay.
We're just a small business trying to make it in the big world.
Okay, so you little man working in the big world.
Little man.
Okay, hey man, that's work. That's okay.
Yes.
Okay, and moving back forward, and do you think your time that we had worked together in those days, do you think that kind of installed on values into helping you get moving forward?
Oh man, working at Burger King on Chamberlain gave you a whole reel to the real world. You deal with different personalities, different people.
Yeah.
You work with different people. You learn responsibility. You learn hard work. And Miss Ball, she just did. I've been working for her we worked together like almost 20 years.
Right.
Almost 20, like 15, 20 years.
Man.
She gave me my first job, and I worked with her when she went to different places. Wherever she went, I went. So, I mean, my hard work comes from her because she taught me that way.
So, Ms. Ball, so what you think, just hearing some of the things that Mr. Murphy said, you know, just he gave you that tribute and saying some of that just to see where he's at now, and you sitting on the stage now. So what you think?
I am so very proud of this young man and who he's become. Starting his life out and me looking at him from where he was until where he is right now.
Yeah.
My hat's off to you.
Thank you.
And I'm glad I was a part of moving you forward. Your beginning.
Yes, thank you.
Guys, see, you're trying to make me tear up on camera. Well, see what I tell you? It's real talk. You know, that's, you know, this ain't no fake stuff, you know. That's why you want to have real people in real life and real stories. And that's why you want to bring people where they know when you was nothing.
Yes.
And where they going to see where you going to come years later. And that's why I wanted to bring different stories. And I'm going to have I'm going to have some different topics. But it's good to recognize people in your life and give them a spotlight because it's hard. I remember I wanted to have a story about my own personal journey and wanted to give it to them networks. They wouldn't even listen to me. So that's why Real Talk with Monica is going to be different. It's going to do different stuff. I'm not going to listen to what nobody tells me what they want to do. I'm different. I always been like that my whole entire life. I even knocked my mom on the side of the head. She said, "You hard-headed. You just don't listen." And I said, that's what my grandmother said. She gave me, and she told you I'm going to be different. She said, I'm going to be a superstar. And I said it years ago. And I said, you the one, I got my traits, some of my traits from you, so it runs in the genes. But it's good to hear stories like this and to look back forward. And hopefully this is going to be a time capsule. So let me go to... Wesley Snipes' name. You know, I got to mess with this man. I seen his Facebook page. I said, I got to mess with him, man. He Wesley Snipes, man. You know what I'm talking about. New Jack City. I got to bring him in here, man. I got to bring him in here, man. Michael Forby.
Yes.
Welcome to Real Talk. All right, man. Don't get mad at me, man. But I mean, even though I don't know him, but I feel like I know him already, man. But that's why I had to break the little laughter and the little change. We're a family now. Yeah, well, welcome to Real Talk, man. Tell a little bit about yourself.
My name is Michael Forby. Originally from Pleasantville, New Jersey. Mm-hmm. Moved out here in 2001, and actually take a liking to the city of Richmond.
Okay.
I've been in the work field as far as moving for the past 10 years.
Okay.
Working with different moving companies. Mm-hmm. Actually, the last moving company I was with, I was actually a commercial supervisor for that moving company.
Wow. Okay.
So at that point, I decided, while I work for a moving company, you're gonna own a moving company. Mm-hmm. So I just, stepped out on faith and started 4B's and Son Moving Company. Small moving company now.
Right.
Now.
Mm-hmm.
Small moving company now. And I put it out there just to, to give my sons. I have 3 sons, 17, 14, and 6. Mm-hmm. They help out tremendously.
Right.
I want this to be able to grow so that they'll have something that they can fall back on.
A legacy.
A legacy. Something they can fall back on. that hopefully one day that their kids can take over and keep it rolling. I've met James Murphy, my brother-in-law, good guy right here, man. He's a good guy. His brother-in-law, Jay's Property Cleaning. You know, we tag team jobs.
Right.
You know, he calls me, he needs help. I call him. You know, we go out there, we get it done. Everything is, you know, by the books. My moving company, we offer many different services. You have furniture that needs to be picked up at, you know, local furniture stores. You know, we're there. You need 2 boxes bought in from your storage home. I'm there. You know, competitive rates. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not out there to hurt nobody's pockets or anything like that. You know, I'm just trying to work with the working man budget. I know how it is out there. It's tough.
Right.
So, you know, these big companies, they require a lot and they ask for a lot.
Right.
You know, I'm here to, you know, I work with you, you know, so.
Well, and that's great. And I like what you had said about you starting a legacy for your family.
Yes.
And you starting some, and that's one thing that the African American community don't do. And that's what that we need to start doing is building.
Right.
Building a ownership. And that's why next week I want to talk a segment called Black Economics. And that's what I want to talk about next week. And that I'm working on the piece that with Real Talk with Monica, we went up to Justice or Else. I have not finished the piece yet. I went up there on 1010, and it's going to be up on my YouTube channel, Real Talk with Monica, on the YouTube channel. And thank y'all guys for subscribing. It's growing. I got 66. Come on, keep on subscribing. And I'm going to work on that segment because we need to have more ownership. And I'm glad you said that, Mike. That's really important. Another factor, I see that you said, so you took some of your moving experience and then you started to build on that to do your company.
Yes.
So let me ask you that. You seen some of the pitfalls from your job, is that correct? That kind of motivated you?
Yes, yes. There was a lot of pitfalls with working with a big company.
Yeah.
That a small company that I have can gain off of that. And then by me being out there, I've gained a lot of relationships with area businesses and people out here that took a liking to me and personality and stuff like that. And you know, that's what they want. You know, they want somebody that they can feel comfortable around, and that's the key. The key is being friendly and being comfortable.
And guys, if you want to call in, make sure you call in at 804-915-5202 if you have any questions or anything from my wonderful guests, or anything about the services or what the topic that we have, pay it forward, or you want to share your story, make sure you give us a call. Okay, let's keep the conversation going. Let me ask y'all a question. Since y'all in the relation, you know, with the family, do y'all have any battles when y'all doing jobs so far? Any family struggles? Now, I ain't gonna say nothing about mom and daughter. That's yeah.
Nah, no, we have no battles, no battles.
Yeah.
Like I say, if Jay's Property Cleaning has a job that he needs some additional assistance, I'm there for him. Same with 4Bs and Sons. If it's something that I have that requires, you know, an extra man or I need someone to come out and lend a hand, he's right there, you know. So it's like one hand washes the other.
That's good.
Yeah, it's like today we did a cleaning job.
Okay.
And the owner of the house, he was like, I got to call this moving company to move my stuff. So he said, they'll charge me $100 per person. I said, wow. I said, we have a moving company. My brother-in-law has a moving company. So I called him up and he ended up getting a job. So we work together. Okay. We don't try to overturn each other. We work together as a business.
That's wonderful. And speaking forward, Ms. Ball, now you say, now how do you see you sitting here and see me hosting the show? How do you feel from a different perspective is seeing me growing up, now me hosting you? Something totally different.
Well, Monica, And, you know, like you said, you know, I always knew that you were special when you was a little bitty child. You were always special. And seeing you growing up and seeing the hard time that you had. I go back when you was in that hospital, when you was in that coma, and I hear people told me that, you know, you weren't gonna make it. And I prayed to God and I asked God, I told that doctor, I said, don't talk to me about my daughter going nowhere. And I see you now, and we know that God is still on the throne. And look at you, just look at you, and how proud it is that you're making me. You have so much talent, and you're going far with it. It's not gonna just stop here.
Yeah. Well, that's why, if y'all didn't know about my story, back in 2010, I nearly lost my life. And I was fighting for life in a coma for 12 days. I had to learn how to walk and talk. And I had to do a lot of battles. I'm still battling through some things till today. And so it's still hard that to think where you have been, and you have to still move forward, but I still have setbacks. So, some things did not look through with some legal cases that I had. I had bad representation. But I was gonna look forward into doing some things with my family, but God made a different way. And I'm hoping and praying that He still can make miracles. So that's why this segment God told me to do was pay it forward. And that one day I'm gonna have these guests, and I never knew when I seen the segment at Oprah Winfrey, and then she just gave her guests vehicles or gave them things to her audience. And I've always been a giving person my whole entire life. And sometimes people took advantage of my heart because I was always a giving person. But in people sometimes when you take advantage of you, your heart gotten a little hardened a bit, but I still giving back. So that's why I wanted to do this segment. So one day my wish is to make my mother be an entrepreneur, and I'm gonna make that happen. And because she worked too many days and nights, not to be her own business person. And she sacrificed for me to go to college, her and my father, and a lot of student loan debt. And so with any child, you want to pay it back to your parents. So you always want to turn around and give something back to people, especially for those that born you in this world. Regardless of what your parents have done to you, you might have a lot of disagreements, but you thank God to them every day because they gave you life. No matter what they have done to you, or you don't like how they raised or taught to you, they have done good by you. And my parents have done very, very well by me. And they have stuck through me through thick and thin when no one else have done. So I am very honored to have my mother, Miss Ball, here, because she taught me to be one of the best persons how to be hardworking. And I had my first job at Burger King, and that taught me to be hardworking, dedication, and that's why I'm working hard to make Real Talk with Monica be the success that I know it's going to be. So, moving forward, James, what are some of the things that you're trying to do to make your business be successful? What are you trying to get your name out there? You're trying to market it, and you're trying. What do you want people to know about your company?
Basically, we're willing to work with your budgets. Mm-hmm. We come out to you. Mm-hmm. We try to do our work, top-notch work, mm-hmm. for at your budget, not at the major company budgets, but we just a small company trying to make it in a big world. And me and myself, my fiance Monica Forby.
You gotta mention the little lady, man.
Had to mention her name. We basically we're a team, and we and Michael and his sons, we all a team. We do this together. We also have a daycare, Forby's daycare. That's probably something he probably get further into. But as a family, we all have our own businesses. We're trying to move forward, and we just trying to make it out here. We just got a contract with Pollock and Bagby to clean out their properties. So that's a forward moving for us. So that's what we do. We're trying to make it big out here.
Man, that's great. And let me tell you something about James. What y'all gonna do with this episode, Pay It Forward, is that I'm also gonna add in some. We took some pics and stuff of the job that him and Mike did, and it's gonna be great. That's gonna be incorporated and within this episode. And let me tell you something about especially James, is that knowing him, he was always a hard worker. And I'm telling you, my mom can contest to this, in that James, he would stay back late, he would work with you, and this is real talk, putting my name out there, and that anything that needed to be done, he would stay late, he will work any day you need. Somebody call out, somebody needs something to be done, he be like, okay, I do it. And that's the type of guy that you need. And you need somebody like that. And you need an honest person, especially somebody that's in business. And sometimes we need to give small businesses a chance. That's one thing that a lot of companies don't. Oh, I see this big company and want to give them a chance. Give small businesses, especially African American guys, give them a chance. Give African Americans businesses a chance. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't give African American businesses a chance. We don't do it. Do it sometimes. Like Nike, just do it. You know, sometimes we need to just give people an opportunity. You know, just because how did some grow big? Plant a seed, pay it forward. So give Jay's property. You need a house. You need some cleaning. You need something needed done. You need small property cleaning. I see all these people places. Look, I see all. What's that? Jay? What's that show come up on TV? When they got these people houses all messed up.
Oh, flip or flop or something.
Yeah, flip flop or all that. I'm saying, call Jay. Call Jay's property. You know, come on. I'm putting y'all Jay's property cleaning, man. I'm putting y'all there, man.
Yes.
Look. When real talk get big, man, I'm like, look, I'm calling Jay, man. You know, call him.
Yes.
And then when I'm getting ready to move in, when I'm ready to move in that mansion, I'm calling Mike. I said, look, let me call Wesley, man. I'm like, I'm calling nickname, aka Wesley. I'll call up. And then when I'm ready for a cup of coffee, I said, Mom, you better give me a free cup of coffee and I go to the 7-Eleven now. So it's a connection.
Yes.
Paying it forward. You know, you see the arrows moving one, moving another. And that's how you do this thing. And so that's what I want this whole lesson. If you need some hauling, you call Mike. That's what we need to do. We need to support. We don't do that. You know, and that's why, I'm going to tell you something, and this is real talk. You hear me? I can't wait when I get that song out, and I'm going to sample a little bit T.I., baby. T.I. going to say, man, what this girl talking about down here in VA? I'm told you, man, I'm the talk of VA. I'm gonna mess up T.I. He will say, what this girl down here at VA? I'm saying, I told you, man, give me my show, baby. I'm gonna say, Tiny, I told you, hustle. Come on down here, invest in this thing. I'm saying, real talk. Stop messing with Iggy Azalea, baby. You ain't gotta have no mess with her. I'm real talk, baby. Anyway, so I'm gonna say, go ahead and invest in some projects down here in VA. We got real talent down here. Invest in small businesses. And so pay it forward. And that's what the topic is, paying something forward. So that's what we need to do. We need to stop not investing in our people. That's what we need to do. I'm investing in my mama. She invested in me, man. I ain't gonna tell you how much money she done throw it into me. So I'm investing in her. So that's why I'm up here breaking my leg and doing all of that. My mama ill, and I said, Mom, you about to be on camera. And then I said, well, I thought you were going to wear this and that. And then she messed me up, and I ain't going to say nothing. And so I'm telling her, I said, and then I told my producer, Leroy, I said, man, we're going to be shopping this show around, because I'm Real Talk. I called it out. I said, this Real Talk of VA, baby. This going to be major, because I'm calling it. Anybody that died 3 times and came back and came close, I'm brought back to something. I need to be on somebody's show.
Yeah.
I need to be on somebody's show, baby. BET calling, VH1, I'm on somebody. Somebody gonna invest in this brand. Now you done came back 3 times, and I'm gonna be Dr. Ball. I got and hey, they don't want to see the pictures how it was messed up, baby. And they gonna say I used to look like that, and I'm singing. Oh yeah, you heard that song, Real Talk, Monica, Real Talk, and I got kids singing it. My little nephew, godson, they were singing it up there. It's on there. They loving it. And that's why I wanted to have y'all on there, because I believe in Janice T. Ball, James Murphy, Michael Forby. I believe on these people. And I seen it. And when I took the pictures, I said, man, this is it. And I remember when I seen James, he looked at me like I was crazy. You coming up here early morning taking pictures? I said, yeah. I said, yeah, because I believed in him, and I believed in them guys. And the pictures turned out great.
Yeah, they did.
It looked great. And I said, this is great. And when I heard the music and the photos and everything, I said, man, this is going to be a hit. So that's why I want y'all to call up. And if y'all don't call, when I put this episode out on my YouTube channel, Real Talk with Monica, let me tell you something. Y'all might not be calling this phone right here, baby. Let me tell you how the power of Real Talk with Monica on my YouTube. Now, I did this thing called home cooking with an upscale touch with Miss Girl's restaurant. I did that, and let me tell you something. Some people test their food out, and they put it on my Facebook page, realtalkwithmonica.com. Real Talk with Monica on my page, and they said, man, Monica, that food tastes good. And I shot that up on my YouTube channel. And people responding to me. And I'm telling you, people are watching. Now, y'all don't want to call this phone up in here, but people are watching. And that's the power of the internet and social media. I got friends across the world blowing up my phone. My mom can attest to it. Just because it ain't blowing up here in Richmond, Virginia tonight, baby, I'm hot. And I got my video, 15 seconds of RTWM. That's almost at 2,000 views. And it ain't even been a month. And that is an accomplishment for somebody just got in this game since March of 2015. So when James said he just started his thing in April 2015, you always want to set a goal for yourself. You always. You work on your goal and you work on your craft. Because I'm always constantly working on my craft and upgrading myself like Beyonce, baby. Upgrading myself. So, like my producer Leroy said, Monica, you got to bring it. And every week when I'm on camera live on Comcast, I'm bringing it. So if I got to write a letter to Comcast president to invest in sponsoring me, to get me on a major network, he gonna send some money in me because I'm professional, I'm on time, and I bring topics in that I can know what people want to talk about. And I know giving people a voice in the community is where we need to go. And I'm not just bringing it for just African Americans. I'm bringing it for everybody because I got Facebook friends around the world. And my YouTube channel is growing. Because Real Talk with Monica is a growing phenomenon, and it's going to be growing, and it all started here. So I want you to invest in the brand and invest in this brand that is coming. So let me focus back on paying it forward. So, Ms. Ball, what do you want to tell people about when you're going to get that 7-Eleven? We're going to claim it tonight.
You're right. We are claiming that 7-Eleven tonight, but you know what? Everything is possible as long as you got the Lord in your life. He gonna make a way out of no way. But you gotta believe, and you gotta keep the faith.
Right.
It might not be today.
Right.
It might not be tomorrow. But you gotta keep the faith, because it is coming.
Right.
It is gonna be there. I have faith that I'm gonna own that 7-Eleven. I claim that 7-Eleven. Yeah. I claim you to be the biggest thing from VA. Now you watch next year. Watch what I tell you.
Well, that's good, but for right now, Mom, look, if you need your service, you call this woman at Uber now. Now, one thing I want to say that I got some one concern now that on safety. Now, some things been going on with Uber service now. Now, what's been going on with, now they had this young lady got thrown in the vehicle. I'm worried about that safety. You out there driving. Now, what is the safety precautions are you taking?
Well, let me, first of all, Monica, anything that we do is a risk at it.
Yeah.
You could be in a store and something could happen. You could be anywhere. But me, the way I feel is that I feel like I got the faith with me. I got God with me. So if I walk in faith, I can't walk in fear. I will never walk in fear because I do not fear the Lord. And if it's something that's going to come my way, I'm looking for him, or he's going to protect me. And he's protected me so far. And I tell people all the time when they talk about a job, if you're fearful of your job, you're not going to make it.
Right.
You're not going to make it. You have to go with that personality and be the best person that you could be to everybody that you come in contact with. And I really don't bother me. I don't fear picking up people. I don't fear talking to people because I see myself elevating every week. I see myself going to a different level every single week. And you're right. I started not to come on tonight because I am injured.
Yeah.
I got to have an operation soon. But I wanted to come on and let you know just how very proud I am of you.
Well, thank you. I'm proud that you even say that, and I'm proud that you even on set. Because it was an honor to have you on here, my mom.
Yeah. You're my firstborn.
Okay, James, what you think, man, in claiming what you see yourself with Jay's Property Cleaning?
Just go follow us on Facebook, Jay's Property Cleaner. If you need to email us, jayspropertycleaner@yahoo.com. We're here to help. Anything you have, any kind of cleaning. We're looking for property managers. We're looking for realtors that deal with foreclosure or new houses, commercial properties. If you work in a retail store or look at mess, let us know. We'll come and clean it out for you. That's about it. And we look forward to your business. Jay's Property Cleaner. Thanks.
Mike, what you claiming?
I'm claiming success,
Yeah.
not for just my business, but for everyone up here.
Yeah.
Looking to grow.
Yeah.
This time next year, I'm looking to be, double where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Double where I'm at now. I'm looking to be able to bring in, some of the, area youth that want to get out there and just work.
Yeah.
Want to work. Like I said, you can follow us on Facebook as 4Bs and Sons. That's spelled with the number 4, BEES, at and Sons Moving Company. The number is 804-617-9973. Like I said, give us a call. Free quotes. I mean, it doesn't matter what you have. You know, I know some people scared to call, and I have a washing machine that need to be moved. We take care of it. You know, we can do it. We'll work with you. And I also have a, you know, my wife, Ranisha Forby, says you put her around the car. I had to make sure, you know.
Yeah, man, well, put the wife on there, man.
I gotta cook. I gotta eat dinner tonight. You know, so, Forby's Child Care and Learning Center coming soon. You know, it's you know, we're trying to give back to the community. You know, so just keep an eye out on that stuff also.
Man, that is wonderful, man. And hopefully, when I have a segment, we can bring the first wives out here.
Oh yeah.
That'd be nice.
Oh yeah.
That'd be nice. That'd be real nice. And to have the wives out here to come back, maybe the first of the year, and to have a comeback segment to see how we done grown from, to see what progress that we had. That'd be a great segment. And then interview the wives, and then to see how the struggle is. And I'm sure they're gonna tell some stories.
Oh, man.
I hope
they give great support though. They you need that. You know, you need that support. You know, that support is big. And you say we support. So like you say, support black. You know, black-owned businesses, small businesses. You know, support all businesses. You know, everyone's out here. You know, to make an honest living. So.
And you know what? And that's a great point that Mike said, is that support someone that's trying to do right.
Right.
You know, so many times, just recently, before I even came on here, and the producer Leroy said, "What's wrong with you? You're not smiling." I just said, "Yeah," but I didn't want to tell him. I was just looking at CNN. They had a tragedy with some terrorism in Paris. You know, just so much tragedy.
There's a lot going on.
And so much bad stuff so many people can do. And here today, that's why I wanted to have a good feeling segment, and I just feel so good. And that you just want people to listen to good stuff, good inspiration, because so many times we got so much bad stuff surrounding us. We want to have uplifting. That's why I picked that music at the very beginning of the segment, something that's upbeat, because we got so much downness in our world. And we stay so much downness in our life. We need a little bit of upbeat every once in a while to keep us going.
Well, I just want to say, I used to work for Burger King also, but back in New Jersey.
Oh, man! So it is a connection. Man, I told you I felt the fam in here.
Throw that out there.
Okay, man. Man, this is a wonderful talk, and we got a couple of minutes left, man. This is so great, man. And I always felt a great connection, and this is a great segment, man. I feel so blessed to have each and one of y'all on tonight.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Thank you. On a Friday night, you could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here on Real Talk with Monica, man.
Yeah.
And hopefully one day you be on my own studio, on our own building, man.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, man. I'm claiming it, man. I got the Reverend came in here. I'm gonna get him the praise on that. Man, you gotta have that, man. You gotta have that spirit, and you gotta have that belief in it. You gotta have everything you gotta do, and you gotta have faith. Monica, Real Talker Monica, Real Talker Monica. Real Talker Monica, Real Talker Monica, Real Talker Monica. Real Talker Monica, Real Talker Monica, Real Talker Monica. Real Talker Monica, Real Talker Monica, Real Talker Monica. Real Talker Monica, Real Talker Monica, Real Talker Monica. Real Talker Monica, Real Talker Monica, Real Talker Monica. Real talk Monica, real talk Monica, real talk Monica. Real talk Monica, real talk Monica, real talk Monica.